Good afternoon, I'm Ellie Chivis. Here are your headlines at 3:30. On what would have been Lucy McHugh's 14th birthday, we look at what's being done to commemorate the murdered teenager. 12 weeks of council consultations have started today, but what changes are in the pipeline for Southampton?
And join me to find out where the Oktoberfest has moved and why.
Today marks what would have been Lucy McHugh's 14th birthday. In commemoration of the teenager who was found dead at Woodland near Southampton Sports Centre in July, today has been named I Love Lucy Day. Family and friends organised a fundraiser event for a memorial garden to be placed at Redbridge Community School where she previously attended. Grace Williams reports.
Friends and family of murdered schoolgirl Lucy McHugh have dedicated today as I Love Lucy Day. Today would have been her 14th birthday. The first fundraiser held in Lucy's name was this week and featured activities including a bouncy castle, candy floss and popcorn sales, with all money going towards bereavement charities.
After Lucy's death, there's a sense of what do you do next? How can you bring something good out of this? And one of the greatest ways in which you respond to a question as well, why is to do a what. And so what Stacey and her family and her friends, the community have done is done the kind of activities that Lucy would love: bouncy castle, craft activities, painting, tons of food there. It's the kind of things that she would have loved and enjoyed. I think the death of anybody diminishes us all, but particularly with the death of a child, that's something which goes much deeper, and that's why it has affected the family, friends and the community in so many different ways. But it's also given opportunity for the community to come together and find creative ways to bring something good out of this situation, and that's what's happened, and full commendation needs to be given to the family, the friends and the community for this.
This is Grace Williams for Solent Journalism.
12 weeks of cost-cutting council consultations begin today, which involve some controversial suggestions for Southampton. Nancy Ashcroft has more. Nancy.
Thank you, Ellie. So, in the last 7 years, Southampton Council have saved £136 million and are hoping to save another £15 million. They plan to achieve this by closing 2 care homes in the city, Holcroft House in Thornhill and Glenley in Bitterne. However, this has angered the city's 2 biggest unions, who threatened to strike if the plans go ahead. Unison and Unite have said it would cause too much damage to industrial relations, as it would threaten around 70 jobs. The council also plan to raise the toll for a single crossing of the Itchen Bridge by 20p. This will mean non-peak times will rise to 70p and peak times will be 80p. With the proposed cuts, council-owned off-street parking for blue badge holders will no longer be free, and council tax will rise by 2.99%. They're seeking feedback from residents, businesses and service users on these plans through a consultation on the council's website, which should be available from today. Ellie.
Thanks, Nancy. Rail strikes over the future of train guards have been causing disruption for Southampton's commuters. The South Western Railway strike is set to last until Sunday. Further delays occurred this morning as Network Rail's signalling system ran into some problems and trains to Waterloo from Southampton were interrupted. Oktoberfest is making its return to Southampton this Friday. The 2-day festival will be filled with Bavarian drinks, food and live music. Matt Dronsky is live on the scene now. Matt.
As you can see behind me, there is a huge tent where Oktoberfest is going to take place. In the next 48 hours, around 11,000 people are expected to visit this park. The festival first arrived in Southampton last year and it was very successful. The organizers have moved the festival from the Guildhall Square to the Mayflower Park because it's slightly larger. Amongst the other things, inside the tent there is a huge 30-meter long bar serving German cuisine as well as the authentic beer. The festival starts on a Friday and lasts 2 days. Many people will be getting dressed up for the occasion, wearing traditional Bavarian clothes to dance to many Umba bands performing here.
This is obviously going to be a noisy occasion. How will this affect the residents?
The organizers want to make sure that the residents who live nearby this place will not be affected. Therefore, there will be a special telephone hotline which they can use to make some reports or complaints.
Thanks, Matt. Local postman Martin Chapman has retired after 23 years of delivering our parcels. A huge party was thrown for him as a thank you for his many years of service. Martin was touched by all the love and support the Southampton residents had shown him.
Numb and kind of still in holiday mode, I would have thought, and am thinking. I still think, yes, I'm going to work, or that there's going to be a phone call that says to me, you know, do you fancy coming in? But, I don't know, retired? It seems in the distance. You know, I'm still waiting for it to say, Martin, you really have retired. You know, get used to it.
Finally, we have some exciting news from Marwell Zoo. A baby Houtman's mountain zebra has been born to his mum, Imogen. This species of zebra has not been endangered since 2008, but is still considered vulnerable. That's all from us for today. You can find all our stories and more online. Head to solentjournalism.co.uk. Have a great evening.